Hey guys, welcome to LiamsPRO vids, top 5 Pokemon that deserve Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, Sinnoh Edition. So guys, this is the obligatory warning here. This video contains opinions, so if you're offended by opinions, don't complain too much in the comment section because they're just opinions. You can have your opinions. I'd love to see your lists in the comment section if you have them. Anyways, long ago there was a time when Mega Evolution did not exist, fairy types had not been imagined. This was before the days of Kalos, when there was another region. A region that literally everyone watching this video probably already knows about. I'm not sure why I'm explaining this to you, but this region was called Sinnoh, and expanded the Pokemon world, adding more of the things we know and love about it. So then everything changed. So Pokemon had been put on a map with a formula and mechanics that defined it, excluding this pop-up, which is in every video. Some of these mechanics were set in stone. They defined what we expected from Pokemon, that is, until recently, when Pokemon X and Y changed it all by adding something really simple but extremely advanced at the same time. They added Mega Evolution. Alright, so in case you've just been living under a rock or something for the past couple of years, allow me to explain. Mega Evolution is a new mechanic implemented in the currently most recent generation of Pokemon games. I almost said Pokemon Sun and Moon, but it's Pokemon X and Y, guys. I don't know why I'm getting so confused. Just the hype for Sun and Moon. But anyways, it was established in X and Y. It'll probably be in X and Moon. Sun and Moon, for sure. But it gives Pokemon the ability to temporarily evolve to an even more powerful stage, allowing some Pokemon to evolve a fourth time, and even granting some legendaries the ability to evolve, which is super cool. So with Mega Evolutions being such a popular new mechanic, it's only fair to assume that when the upcoming next generation of games, Pokemon Sun and Moon, are finally released, there will be some new Megas released alongside them. And so, in this video, I will be counting down the top 5 Sinnoh or 4th generation Pokemon that deserve Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So here are the rules, guys. First off, no legendaries on this list. I don't want everyone to complain if I pick the wrong ones. Second, no Pokemon that already have Megas. Some Pokemon have 2 forms. Some Pokemon will get 2 forms. But this video is for your Pokemon with no Mega forms. And the Pokemon must be from Sinnoh and can't be a Sinnoh Pokemon's evolution from a later gen. And now let's get to the list. So here are some honorable mentions, guys. There are a lot of them. We have Spiritomb, who just barely didn't make the list, and it's mostly just because, personally, I think that Pokemon without evolutions or pre-evolutions shouldn't just go straight to Megas, because it kind of cuts them off. So he ain't make the list. Floatzel here, almost, buddy. You're an awesome Pokemon, but I didn't think, there were better Pokemon that I found. Toxicroak just barely missed the list. This would be the #1 honorable mention here besides Staraptor. And Miss Magnus, oh, it's an awesome Pokemon. Personally, it's not my favorite, because my favorite is Lickitung. Licky. Well, actually, guys, I'm totally joking about that. I just put this here because full Wi-Fi. Also because Licky is a really derpy Pokemon, and I think a Mega could actually help that, but it's so ugly, it's not even allowed on the list. In fact, it's not even allowed to show up on the honorable mentions. Actually, it showed up again. Whatever. But anyways, guys, number 5 is a pop-up. It's also Ambipom. So Ambipom is a cool Pokemon, and it has an interesting design. I like the idea of Ambipom using its tail as hands. This Pokemon is early on this list because it's personally not one of my favorite Pokemon, but its presence in the anime earns it a spot for sure. So there were actually quite a few not quite a few, but 3, 4, 5. There are some that I didn't put here because they had backgrounds, but I think these are all really cool. I do like the idea of 3 hands because Ambipom has 1 hand, Ambipom has 2 hands, so a Mega Ambipom would have 3. That just makes sense to me. But I do like how bulky and buff this one is. I also like the design of the stripes on its hands here. Looks cool. Number 4 is Luxray. So Luxray is an awesome Pokemon with a great design and a lot of fans. This Pokemon has a great design, and it's pretty strong, and Mega would make it even cooler, and boost its strength as well. There are actually more Mega Evolutions for this one, I think, than any other Pokemon on this list. I think they're all really cool. I do really love the idea of a saber-toothed cat, which is here and here, but the idea of wings is interesting as well. I also like this, because for whatever reason it reminds me of Zeus, and this because of the scars. He uses it a lot, and I think that's a cool idea. Number 3 is Porygon Z. Of course, guys, because it's crazy. So this Pokemon has always been one that I've liked. I've always loved the idea of Porygon being a digital Pokemon, and the fact that upgrades could evolve into Porygon 2 is super cool. And Porygon Z is just so crazy and bugged that I had to put it on the list. So I've actually found quite a few Mega designs for it, and I like these ones best because they look kind of daggy and bugged up. Especially this guy and this guy. This guy has a cool swirly thing and it looks definitely high-tech. And this one's just a more high-tech version of Porygon Z, but still looks really awesome. So maybe, like, when Mega evolves, it overcomes its viruses to become stronger. Number 2 is Dusknoir, of course. So Dusknoir has a great design. It's a pretty powerful Pokemon. It is definitely one of the better 4th gen evolutions when compared to Pokemon like Rhyperior and Tangrowth that are also final evolutions of Pokemon from past generations. This Pokemon is so cool that it just really deserves a Mega. And so, I have these for you. I really like this design. I don't know what it is about it, but I think it's my favorite. But I do love the design of the blackish purpley orb in the middle of its belly. I also love this guy holding a scythe. I think that'd be pretty cool. So put a purple orb in there, give him a scythe, and you have your Mega. And number 1 is Mamoswine. Best Pokemon ever. Mamoswine is such a cool Pokemon. I've always loved it and its evolutionary line. Swinub has always stood out to me as a super cute Pokemon, and Piloswine is great, but I think Mamoswine was the perfect Pokemon to end this evolution chain. This is probably my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon, not to mention that it's pretty good competitively. A Mega would unlock Mamoswine's full potential and make it even more awesome. So yeah, there are also a lot of designs for this one. I like this one a lot, and this one just for the icy horns. This one's cool because it looks like it's very powerful. And I like this one because it goes back a little bit to its Piloswine origins with the long shag hair. So guys, that's my top 10 Jogo Pokemon. What? Why does it always say Jogo? I swear, I change it every time. I'm not sure. Alright, but that's my top 5. Sinnoh. Top 10? Okay, this slide is bugged. That's my top 5 Sinnoh Pokemon that I think deserve Mega Evolutions, but don't click away just yet. There's more. So, my good friend Voya Gamer wanted to give his input while making the list, so I made sure his ideas were heard. We created Voya's Choice. This is where I show you one Pokemon, Voya himself. He's a great guy with a great channel. Check it out using the link in the description. Would have added to the list. Unfortunately, Voya is out battling a horde of faceless men, can't be here at the moment, so instead of hearing his buggery voice, you still need to listen to my, less buggery voice. But at least we got to do it in the Voyaverse, so that's cool. Because we have big of the Voyaverse right here, if you can't tell from the background. And Voya, hey Voya, what's up? But anyways, Voya's choice is Weavile. So Gen 4 is not my favorite gen. Far from it, to be honest. But it's not all bad. Weavile has always stood out as original and one of the few Sinnoh Pokemon I can stand. It also has amazing speed stat, and if trained correctly, it can be terrifying. A Mega that increases speed would be awesome, is what Voya says. There you go, that would be really cool. I can imagine Mega evolving into something like that. It looks pretty awesome. But guys, that is the end of the video, so thanks for watching. If you like this, make sure to let me know you liked it by leaving a like. It's not too hard, you just press that tiny thumbs up button at the bottom of the screen. And while you're there, how about you just hit that subscribe button. Stay updated with all my videos so you get notified when I make something of interest to you. or anything in general. And until next time,